It takes a toll on you.
You get hit quite a bit.
It's all impact.
There's a big check from behind. It was Lash taken down with a hit up high.
Hitting and checking. It's something that's as much a part of hockey as passing, shooting, and scoring. It's also crucial to gaining an edge over the other team, where a big hit can instantly swing the momentum in a team's favor.
Morgan, a crushing check on Fisher.
But some may wonder, just how do players deal with getting hit hard game after game?
Over the course of the season, you got to remember the players, they hit everything from the ice to other players to the boards to the post. Every part of their body's at risk at all times. So day after day, getting hit in the same spot, getting hit over and over in the body, it just starts to break it down.
While the hit itself can't feel too comfortable, players say the day after is when it can hurt the most.
You know, you do wake up with injuries or sores along the body that you maybe didn't know from the night before because of your adrenaline, and you do wake up and you feel some of those things.
When you take that hit, your adrenaline's still going and you still know you have to battle through everything, but that next day, it's just like you can't move at all, you know.
Lash is no stranger to being a player with a target on his back. As a matter of fact, it was a certain hit last season that Lash says was the worst he's ever received.
It was last year. It's on YouTube if you're wondering.
Into the zone. Sakerson trying to feather a pass into the slot. And a huge hit there. Wow! Wagon is a dangerous player as that's Lash down. That was.
Yeah, I did a flip into the boards and I was actually knocked out. But it wasn't a concussion, so it was okay. I was just knocked out for a bit.
With hits delivered from all angles each game, there's bound to be injuries. And in hockey, you see some injuries a lot more than others.
The most common injury, you see a lot of shoulder separations. Sometimes you see concussions. You see a little bit of everything with hockey. Ankles, high ankle sprains, a lot of bumps and bruises. That just goes with the territory with these guys. So typically you see a little bit of everything.
As trainer Brian DeMay knows better than anyone, the best cure for being hit is simple.
The best thing a player can do is, they get sick of hearing it, but we tell them to ice after everything. It's ice, ice, ice. Ice is their best friend, as I say. Another thing they can do is just typical go get rest after a weekend. Get home, get some sleep, get some rest.
If you give enough time for your injury to heal, then you're not really too concerned about it. But if you kind of rush back into it, it's always in the back of your mind and you play a little more cautious. So I think it's important to get enough treatment and rest.
It all depends on how you treat yourself right after the game, you know, to flush out things, get fluids in yourself, and receive treatment. If you're able to treat it and look after it, the next day is a lot better than the night before.
You got to be disciplined, you know. That's the key thing, just being disciplined and keeping your body healthy for that. You know the right and wrong things to do, I think, during that time, and that's what you have to do.
Well, as a hockey player, you get hit in all areas of the ice, but spectators would find it interesting to know that when asked if a player would rather be hit in the open ice or against the boards, most players say the boards. Well, that's simply because as long as it's not an illegal hit from behind, most players can use the boards as leverage or as a cushion even when expecting that hit, whereas in the open ice, you're all alone. Reporting from the National Hockey Center, I'm Chris Walker, Husky Productions.